Hey guys, welcome to Pritchard Pub again. Tonight we have a very special guest, Chillkid, who is so chill. He didn't show up. I don't know what's going on with him, but he works overnight, so
yeah,
he's probably just oversleeping or something. But he also has kids, and so
we're gonna give him.
He's got his hands full. We're just gonna stream. If he comes, cool. If not, you're stuck with us or whoever can jump in. That said, we have a quick word with our sponsor.
Check it out.
Music insisted. Tivus has seen dragons, feasted upon them.
Jarl Horfist could not say which gods could save them from the storm approaching, only that all roads led back to the winter gods, the mother of life and father of death.
This is our home now.
Himin bitterly thought.
A wooden casket to die in somewhere over the endless water, and a balloon to send off as a gift to the father.
He shuddered, not from the wind, but from an icy feeling of unease creeping up his spine.
At least I can feed the fish,
he mumbled, spitting over the side.
Then the cycle can continue, and I'll be reborn as a Leviathan.
He looked to his twin sons, Seagull and Pidgeal, consumed by religious debate and every bit the image of their late mother. Himin sighed.
My boys, though, their time has not yet come.
How's it going, everybody? This is AC Pritchard, thanking you personally for making it this far into the video. I just wanted to say that I look forward to watching this project grow over time and giving you the best product that I can possibly give for being so generous in your possible support. So, thank you for your consideration and have a nice day. Let's see where the road takes us. Cheers. Thank you.
Well, god damn, that was a long video.
Yes.
I thought you were supposed to shorten that.
Called out.
I will fucking leave you here too, and you can stream by yourself if you play one more fucking time.
Okay.
One more time. So, this guy says, what's destroying relationships these days? Now you can play it.
Oh, play the bass?
Yeah. What's destroying relationships nowadays?
Based.
That's my choice. So, people commented all sorts of shit.
I think there actually is like a general anti-family vibe in our culture, which is a weird thing to say, like in America.
In many ways.
Like
so many ways.
Like you think of America, like classic America, right? You think of like either like revolutionaries fighting the War of Independence with their family, and like movies like The Patriot come to mind, you know, even though citing a movie isn't the best choice. But you know, there's always big families, you know, even like antebellum periods, everybody had big families. Turn of the century, like the classic American like painting on the wall family is always just like very core strong family. But like I don't know what between like I could list a bunch of things, but there is just generally like we're expected to like divide up, for example, once we turn 18, even though that's like think about it. What's the most efficient way to live? If we were going to like live on Mars.
Is that a fucking helicopter or someone's lawnmower? I can't even tell. It's like shaking
She
our
hears
house.
either a helicopter or a lawnmower.
I don't know. It's shaking our damn house.
But yeah, just there's many things, but yeah, just that's one example. Just like the expectation to move out when you're 18, and we're all expected to divide up when it's not the most like efficient, right? And I know like the most efficient isn't always the way to live, but when so many people are struggling with poverty and stuff.
Yeah. It really bothers me, especially that we do that to men about making fun of men, like, oh, you probably live in mom's basement.
Yeah, that's a good example too. Yeah, mom's basement.
Yeah. I'm sure I've been that asshole at some point in early adulthood when I probably have said that to someone as an insult too. But we live and learn and grow.
Well, that's what I'm saying about it being so deeply ingrained in culture. That's how, like, to the point where everybody has said something like that along those lines.
Yeah, it's sad, and and just how unaffordable everything is. That's anti-family when you have to work so much that you don't even get to spend time with your family. All kinds of things.
That's actually pretty fair. That's a consequence of that's like a systemic consequence, but I could see that being like orchestrated or, at least ignored.
Well, and then we try really hard not to get into like political stuff and like really strong opinions, but also we want to keep it real with people. Like Andy and I both have trans friends, and I've never ever thought about not respecting their pronouns or anything like that. But when we're talking about kids transitioning, while I believe so many things are situational, and I know intersex is a thing and things like that, I'm so against, for one, like pulling 13-year-old kids into the doctors. And, our friend, her 13-year-old son came out and said that he got the HPV vaccine.
Yeah, he just showed up from the doctor like, hey, Mom, guess what I got?
And he wasn't even sexually active yet, she said. And so, and he obviously told her and talked to her, but, I don't think that there's, but for the safety of kids, I understand to a point, but it's like, I would feel so uncomfortable with my kids being teenagers, and I don't know what's going on behind a closed door. They could be saying anything to them, and they are still impressionable, and they are still learning, and you are still teaching and parenting them. That's why they're under your roof. That's why they can't go buy cigarettes at 13. Tattoos. And things like that. So it's people want to put their blinders on and say there's not trans I can't talk. Detransitioners.
Yeah,
my God. Okay. And there's no lasting consequences or effects of puberty blockers or hormones or, and it's not true.
Yeah.
And people they have this narrative and opinion, and they stick with it so hard that they are willing to just bat away the truth. Like, it's right in front of me. Like, fuck that. I don't want to see that because I don't like it.
It's like, yeah, I don't want to see that. You know what I mean? That's kind of the attitude. Like, and there's just reality, like, what was it? The head of pediatrics, like the main organization of pediatrics the other day just said basically everything we just did. They basically came out in favor of biology. Right.
And I really think we have an insane problem too with, it's just really sad when, people will call me transphobic. They will, but I'm not. I really am not. And I don't care if you think that, because when I say that being trans is now a trend, people get fucking angry, like unreasonably angry. But it is. When I was in high school, I'm 36, so anyone that's in my age range can back me up here. It was a trend for girls to be bi. Mm-hmm. I am the only friend. Like, I didn't have I take that back. I think I had one friend that didn't claim to be bi. So then I was the weird one. And I'm like, yeah, but they all married men. They all had kids. I've never seen any of them date a woman. And it's because it was trendy. So now we have families that all or almost all of their kids are in the queer community. Why is that? Not because it's trendy, right? Not because they're learning that or they're a sponge, right? It's because that's just who they are. I doubt it. I really do. And the whole argument with the gay stuff before was whether you're born that way or not. Well, I've had 2 male birds humping each other. I've seen a male dog hump another male dog. You know what I mean? Like you can argue about if it's nature or not. I don't care either way. Mm-hmm. If you're a consenting adult, I could give a rat's ass what you do to yourself or other people as long as you're not harming other people. If you're not raping people, if you're not targeting kids or animals, mm-hmm. It's pretty easy. That's like a pretty black and white. Are you evil or are you not?
Yeah. Just is it evil or not? Like, yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
One more. So like the abortion thing is even less so with me because like I always am going to say that it's that woman's choice, but I don't like that women can go get an abortion or, and disagree with the father if it's consensual. So if 2 people have consensual sex and a baby comes of that, I think it's sadly, it's the woman's choice, but it shouldn't be. You guys made that baby together. You make the decision together. You get on the same page together. And people have a really hard time doing that. And Andy and I, we are not always on the same page. Actually, we had a pretty big issue that we were not agreeing on as far as Alexander goes. And it was about circumcision. I did not want to circumcise Alexander at all. I really did not. And I respect Andy as a father and a man. And I listened to him. I did more research so that I would be okay with saying, like, it's all right. We can do that. I understand why you want to, and things like that. And it just people can't do that. It's really messed up.
Like you need to work as a team is what you're trying to say.
Right. And if you can't do that, if you don't see a possibility of like, hey, I love and respect this person so much that we're going to you should figure this out anyway. What do you want? Like people are afraid to have the first date conversation of, do you want kids? Do you want to get married? And all of the stuff they're too afraid to, you can't say the L word too fast and shit like that.
Right.
And it's the same people that told us we were idiots for marrying strangers. But
doesn't everybody marry a stranger?
But we love and respect each other. So we were honest with each other up front about what we wanted and wanted out of each other. And so, if you're willing to have those hard and honest conversations, figure it out right away. Like by all means, don't just, if you want kids, say it. Don't be like, oh yeah, I don't want kids. They're not for me. And then you get mad 6 months later because you're in love with this person and they don't want kids and you do. That's not fair to them.
CBAT's here. Look at that. It's pretty based.
Ultimately, me too. Yeah. Ultimately, that's what I also did, because I respect Andy. And like, who am I as a woman to say, you're a man and you have the same parts, so you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna choose anyway, and you can go along with it. Yeah. I kind of just, definitely pick your battles, and that was one. My respect for him outweighed it, and I didn't just say like, okay, we can do that, and I'm gonna be mad about it or I'll resent you about it. Like I said, I did the research and talked to him and found out exactly why, so that I was okay with it. And I agreed with it, and we made that decision together. So I basically, you
were open to new ideas.
Yeah.
And you did research, and your mind actually changed through research and like learning.
I don't know if I love that we did it necessarily, but I'm not holding on to anything. I'm not over here upset about it. I'm totally perfectly fine with it. And I just said, if he ends up having a problem with some missing foreskin, he can come at you.
Yeah. Well, the future is going to be crazy. He'll 3D print something.
He will. I mean, I don't.
I'll just 3D print a new one. But yeah, the doctor thing is particularly disconcerting because it's like really think about what's going on here. It's like, okay, I'm bringing my 12 or 13-year-old to the doctor, and they go into another room, and this doctor basically lets them decide as an adult. So we're essentially, the doctors have a loophole to let children make adult decisions without parental consent.
Sounds like they're mowing our driveway.
Closed doors. It's probably a helicopter, like you said.
No, it's not.
They're listening.
It's just not.
They're listening. That's McCoppin. He just hopped in his chopper and like flew.
It's
up
a bird drone.
Yeah. The only people who ever have problems with their ween I know are all uncircumcised. Based. Truth. Okay, so
well, I have family members that are very anti-circumcision, and they're not circumcised, and they're really happy with themselves, and like, like loud about the, so I mean, I have reasons to believe what I did, and think that it was better to just leave children intact. But yeah, I don't know. It's
but the doctor thing, as I was saying, like
yeah. Well, I was responding to a comment.
Yeah.
But
they it totally is just like this rule, like this loophole rule where they can kind of just like give the child a door to walk through to like start making decisions, and their only excuse for it is how some children, like, they're basically assuming that all children have a terrible at-home situation, and if like their mom or dad finds out they're sexually active,
just in case.
Yeah,
supposed to be.
And but now it turns into something weird.
And
in modern
kids
times
should be able to make decisions. By the way, just saying, they should, to a degree, of course. Like, with Alexander, we try to have him. Do you want this to drink or this? Do you want this or that? We try to make him feel like he has control and is making decisions in that way, for sure.
Badsaw says, yeah, Marine buddy kept preaching about how happy he had an uncircumcised dick, even though nobody asked.
But dude kept having to go to medical because of his ween.
Oh shit. It's almost like it's not clean.
Well, yeah, because I've never heard of those issues.
Me either, to be honest, until adulthood.
My cousin never mentioned any issues like that.
Yeah.
And so he, whatever. And I'm sure he gets tired of hearing like ignorant shit, especially from women, about uncircumcised dicks and how like, oh, they look so, I don't know. I think that's weird. We do shit like that a lot in culture, and that drives me crazy. But whether people are circumcised or not, I don't think is that huge of a, it's not like female genital mutilation that's way worse.
Yeah, that stuff's like truly messed up. It's
yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
that helicopter,
even if she really insisted and it never would have happened, I would have just kind of did the same thing she did, and I would have did some research or like whatever, and it just would have, one way or another.
If I really forced the issue and we did leave him intact, I think that, I know Andy would not have held that against me.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. I believe you. You're not a resentful person. It's just, especially like I see where a lot of men have issues when they don't get to be a part of the abortion thing, but ultimately, like, it is the woman's body, and even if your pregnancy goes so smooth and normal, you can have anything happen. It's still risking your life to bring a child into this world. So I just personally think that I'm just going to not try to tell people what to do, and they can do them. Mm-hmm. But I also really love and respect my friends that are pro-life and understand fully where they're coming from. They might not think so, having the opinion I have, but, it's also tough because I really, I would be lying if I said that I wouldn't have had an abortion with another partner. Like there's definitely a situation on earth where I would have had an abortion. So
Well, and I feel like, and I can't speak for women, obviously, but I feel like most women could probably imagine some sort of situation where that would probably be preferred. I mean, I'm sure most men could probably get creative too, but basically where I stand on it's like I believe in freedom very strongly. So just because of how prone it is to abuse one way or the other, I think it's like freedom with the caveat that there should be like an extensive process. Like, hey, what are the circumstances? And at the end of the day, I still believe that you're killing a human. Like just because it's labeled a fetus, that literally means little person or little human being. There's no difference than saying a baby, which means little human.
Well, they're like, oh, it's a clump of cells. Yeah, that's growing into a bigger
developing
clump of cells. That's growing into an adult clump of cells.
It's a living, developing human clump of cells.
Well,
yeah. And the heart is the first thing that develops.
Well, what also gets to me is that I wouldn't have known unless I had carried a child already how much personality they have. Like Xander still acts the same as when he was inside of me.
It's crazy.
Lady Bats, I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you know, like men, I'm sure if you've experienced pregnancy secondhand, you can tell too. So I don't know. I can't say at what point did he start having that personality. I mean, it was just there. He was there and he was acting this way. And
for sure.
So on this thingy where he said what's destroying relationships nowadays.
Oh yeah, let's read some responses. Should I pull it up or
no?
Nah.
Yeah. This is someone's numbering at 1 through 10. Modern relationship stressors. 1, poor communication. 2, tech distractions. 3, insecurities. 4, unrealistic expectations. 5, neglecting self-care. 6, financial strain. 7, boundary issues. 8, mismatched priorities. 9, toxic behaviors. 10, external pressures. I don't know about all that, but
yeah, what's a toxic behavior?
Oh God, I don't know.
Right.
I wouldn't know.
Is that like is it like gaming? Or is it like
when people get on people for gaming. Like when it's 24/7, that's all they do.
I think it can
get annoying.
I think it's whatever the person that's saying it wants it to be at the time.
But everyone should be able to do the things they like, whether it's gaming. Oh my God, I looked over and saw this creepy lady staring in someone's Ring doorbell on the TV like this.
Yeah, who stares into doorbells at night like that? Probably senile people.
She was scarier looking than me too, believe it or not. Oh, it's switched to night mode. Cool.
Seabats has a response for you here.
My son treated my womb like a dojo. Now he just goes around being chaos personified. So, yeah, Xander would not stop moving unless we were sitting down to have a conversation. Then he would just be quiet and still and listen. But even when he was sleeping, because he had to sleep in the womb, right? 24/7, nonstop moving, elbows here, a butt there. When I'd splash water on my belly, like it would go to normal on half of my belly, and then he would like shoot up on the other side like he was standing up. And he's crazy, and he's still crazy. He still has to kick me repeatedly when he's eating. He's always been like that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Insensitive to water.
Yeah.
That was insane seeing how much your belly actually moved.
Yeah.
It was something like out of Alien. Like I knew you could see it. Like, oh,
no one told me about the elbows coming out of your side.
Yeah. Or like how when he fully extends his leg, you know, it's like pushing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and when I was having contraction issues, one time, so it was really late in my pregnancy and I was high risk, so we had to go get checked out all the time. we were in the elevator and I was huge, obviously pregnant, and I was having really bad contractions. And I was like, oh. And this lady's like, what is she, afraid of elevators, to Andy?
People said a lot of weird offhand
Well,
stuff
and he
like
said
that.
she's pregnant. It was so fucking awkward.
Yeah.
Like, what is wrong with you? And then I think it was that right after that, when we got home, is when I like fell in the garage and they were so bad. And then I looked and my belly button was on my side. It was on the side of my belly. It was like the most terrifying thing ever.
Bitch ain't afraid of getting smacked.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's what would happen if you're gonna come at people.
Yeah,
like
you're
that.
lucky I'm having this contraction.
Right.
Oh man.
Those are the days, right?
Some fucking people. They were not the days.
The person in what was it, Arizona? That was a trip when we just pulled over to like
take a picture, feed,
Yeah.
or give the dog some water and stuff like that. Let the dog go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And she drives up, pick up your trash.
And she's driving by.
Yeah, it's like, you live in this village. That's your grandson's trash, bitch, not ours.
Yeah,
and then we wanted to be like, his name is Orcus. About our dog.
But yeah, it was just like the way, it was the path that led to a small like reservation village, and like it was basically the next step from like pulling over to the side of the road, but it was a freeway. So
I don't know if it was the res, was it?
I think it was a little reservation village, yeah. But there was just like trash everywhere already. We weren't making any more trash. She had no reason to believe that. We just had like our dog out there. That's it. And she drove by and said, pick up your trash. I don't know. Like, she just must be very aware of the trash in her own, I don't know, in her own neighborhood, and was just thinking about it.
I just want to say, though, from like, the 1 to 10, not once did they say that honesty is a problem or lack of honesty. And I think that's bigger than like communication issues, or it at least goes right along with that, because being honest, even when it's hard, is the most important and beneficial thing you can do for a relationship. And that includes telling people things like, hey, this person messaged me this. You know, that's being honest. It's not just, because withholding information is not good, but
yeah, that feels bad, like in its own right, But what else are people saying? Are there any good highlights?
I'm checking. Pride, unforgiving spirit, not wanting to bear with each other's inadequacies. Love me, love my flaws mentally, not making efforts to change and become better when you, become a better you when someone who loves you point out your inadequacies to you. Unfaithfulness,
yeah.
A lot of people are just saying insecurities, and we have this very false narrative in our culture where it's like, work on you, be single, love yourself, and then when you least expect it, they'll come along. Well, no, you can definitely heal when you're with someone new. Like, people are healing, we heal each other. So why couldn't we get in a relationship and heal with that person? That's what I did.
Yeah.
And it was probably a lot of society why I wanted to be alone, because I felt like that. And so when I told him that I didn't want to be in a relationship because of the baggage I had from my previous relationship, he wasn't down for that. He was like, no, I want to help you carry your bags. And so we did the healing together. And he actually also looked into trauma responses and PTSD and all kinds of things, for the sake of helping me. So,
yeah,
which I think is beneficial for not just the person who's been traumatized, but also the partner. Because if you can understand someone's trauma responses and why they are acting that way, like he got mad at someone on the phone. This was very early in our relationship. And I knew he wasn't mad at me. I knew he was mad at the idiot on the phone. And it scared me so bad I just left his house and I had to leave for a couple of hours. But
and it was just like typical, what like
Yeah, he
social media
barely got
rage.
irritated.
It's
You
not like I
barely
was
got
like
mad.
raging.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not an angry
No,
person.
he didn't like punch a wall or anything. Like
Yeah.
you didn't even yell. Like you just got mad, and I just didn't know what to do because I was afraid, so I just left.
Yeah.
But like obviously now
Trauma response. Yeah.
it's a lot different. And I also like picked a really big fight with him before we got married because I needed to make sure I knew who I was actually going to marry after a lot of, after almost being unalived by someone. I was like, I just got to make sure. I'm pretty sure, but I got to make all the way sure. And we're fine. So
Yes. Yeah, wasn't it like, didn't I like barely react? Didn't I like, just, wasn't it just like, oh, okay. Or something like that. I can't remember.
About what?
When you picked the fight? I don't remember what it was about even.
No, what are you talking about? I picked a huge fight with you. We got into a massive fight, and I wouldn't let it go until we were like really fighting with each other because I wanted to know that you wouldn't like hurt me and like.
Oh.
It was before it was in the apartment.
I don't even remember.
And I said a bunch of fucked up shit, and it doesn't matter.
That's a good way to start a fight, I guess.
But we got into a fight, and like you yelled at me.
Yeah.
We yelled at each other. We got into an actual fight, but
nice.
It was all good.
Gotta get it.
Because mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Yeah, you gotta learn.
Yeah.
Learn who they are. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea to pick a really massive fight with someone before you marry them just to know how they'd react. You don't have to like go overboard, with saying things you can't take back or anything, but
which I'm sure some people would. 100% people would.
Well, I think that's human nature anyway. At some point, people are going to say things that they don't mean out of anger or, whatever, maybe even jealousy or it happens.
Yeah. That is human nature.
Yeah. You got to try not to, like, for sure, and, like, grow as a person. But I feel like that's a mistake pretty much everyone has made at some point.
Mm-hmm. That's the key. You never stop growing. You never stop learning. You got to just approach everything with an open mind. That seems to be kind of like a recurring topic in today. From what we've talked about so far is like open-mindedness.
Oh, man, these are gonna fall
and
back.
learning.
We need a
at least
lid or shelf on the other side so they don't go back as far.
Yeah, at least that helicopter went away. So.
I still hear it.
You still hear it? Well, they for sure don't.
Maybe it's just ringing in my ears now.
Yeah,
like,
it might
shut
just
up,
be
Bia.
Yeah.
I think it did go away, right? Oh. So, how's everyone doing tonight? Tell me some shit.
I was gonna say, you tell
Ask us questions. Let's do a Q&A.
Yeah. Ask Pritchard Pub some questions while Katie tells us an awesome story about her modeling days.
I don't want to. Why? Why would you?
Like, they're so interesting.
So the thing is, I don't want to talk about it because that's the only time in my life, I've told him this before, like the only time in my life people have ever given a shit about me or been like really proud of me at all was when I did modeling. Like, so it gets, I don't know. I have problems talking about it sometimes because, my parents didn't care about what I was doing ever. They were never proud of me until they could say like, oh, my daughter's a model, or I don't know. And then all my stories are mostly like fucked up shit. So
yeah, that's fair.
I don't know if I really want to get into it. I'd rather do like a whole episode because it's just like one tangent turns into another thing, or like maybe it's organic. But I don't know if people want to know about that. I'll tell them, but I don't want to just talk about it because I'm not obsessed with it like everyone has been in that way.
That's fair. Tim here says the danger would be the other person not cluing in that it's a forced fight. I'm not sure at what point I'd run away from that. I mean, that's fair. That's like in the same vein of like going too far.
Well, I mean, it was a real fight. I picked a real fight. He didn't know. And I don't even think I told him until maybe when we were already married or something, like, hey, I picked that fight because I wanted to know how you would act.
I think maybe I do remember you saying, no, I'm not actually mad.
Oh, really?
I think I do remember you saying that, yeah. So you told me.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
And that sounds like something I would do, but it's been a while. You've been through so much shit.
Tim says fair. By the way.
Yeah, I guess if people really want to know about modeling, I'll talk about it, but I can't just come up with a random story.
What about just Korea or like Mexico or, you know?
What about it?
In general. Just talk about it. Like, what are some of your favorite things?
We could bring where's the video where I ate the worm on my computer?
Probably, yeah.
You could play that for people.
I could.
Where I ate the worm out of the mezcal. And then I got back to my apartment and I thought I was going to shit myself after that.
See? That's just a little taste of the story.
Drink all the alcohol in that thing, you know, and then I had to eat that worm. Which
they say is filled with even more alcohol.
Oh, I'm
those
sure.
Worms.
I don't know how like concentrated the alcohol really is in the worm, but I'm sure it's in there. Like how you soak fruit in it.
Yeah, yeah. You could eat nothing but fruit out of a wop, and it actually does get you fucked up.
I don't even like to drink, but I wanted to say that I had the fucking worm in Mexico. So
out of context, that's so bad.
Then I almost shat my pants everywhere. I was so drunk.
In Mexico? Shit your pants drunk in Mexico? What?
Yeah, that's weird.
That never happens.
People are saying the same shit. This person said, too many options because of dating apps and social media. At least that's what they think. Quality can't be replaced.
Oh, well, quality can't, but yeah.
That's a Scorpio, so she doesn't know what she's talking about anyway.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair.
So yeah, that little video you guys saw or heard, if you're listening on Spotify at a later date, was my campaign that just went live. It's in partnership with Luke Stone of Fund My Comic, the owner of Fund My Comic. We have a fantastic story about orc Vikings who adventure in a flying longship.
This is what you're going to have to hear unless you start asking us questions, bitches.
Yeah. But yeah, that's going to be live for like 3 months. And you know, it started from just like publishing for free on Amazon and has gone into Anvil and now is at this stage with its own 15-page proof of concept.
I forgot to check Booba's diaper. Someone will do that.
Oh, okay. Well, should we play an Anvil ad since I just mentioned Anvil?
I don't care.
All right. We will be right back in about 1 minute. So refill your drinks.
Anvil. Perfect.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
It is now. Son of a bitch.
What up? So yeah, Anvil Magazine, check it out. Indies are the future, and hail the Iron Age of independent creators, if I do say so myself. So this comic, it's proof that it's possible to take nothing and create like something out of it with like no budget, right? Because I published it on Amazon with free material. I shopped it around. It got into a magazine. From there, it's proof of concept. because the money from the magazine developed it further. The trick to this whole thing is funneling the money back into itself to grow the project. I did this back in my band days too. Essentially, it's just going to be a matter of time and a matter of how much you're hustling before something happens. Oh yeah, the dog's laying on his back with his belly up in the air like a cute boy. But yeah, if this gets done, then I can continue to just this feedback loop and develop more projects and stuff with I think more from Luke Stone, because he is the man, and he's in danger of becoming my exclusive artist. I am probably always going to work with Mark Hatherley as well. That dude is just so awesome. But also Luke, man, he's just so easy to work with. Both dudes, so nice. Check out Mark Hatherley if you haven't, and Luke Stone. I'm getting messages from Chillkid here. Let's see. He got preoccupied, but that's all right. Hold on.
I'm gonna send you a picture on X to bring up so everyone can see what our goofy foster pup looks like right now, and it's great. Okay.
Do it.
I'm going to bitch.
Do it. Do it. Oh shit. Okay. So yeah, it's it's actually like an emergency thing.
Oh, he can't come back. You can't stream.
Well, hold up. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. I know this is extremely compelling stuff
Bring
here.
up this photo.
Do what?
Bring up the photo, biatch.
The what?
Bring up the damn photo I sent on X.
Oh,
damn.
jeez. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, crap. Here it is.
The fuck, dude.
Oh, okay. See, he said to give him a bit. Oh, that is a hilarious photo. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh, jeez.
Shut the fuck.
Oh, crap.
Here, let me.
Check this out, guys. Can you even believe it? Can you even look at that? Would you just
You
look at
didn't even
it?
have it charging. Oh, you butthole.
Oh, I thought I did. I had it plugged in.
Son of a fucking.
That's our foster dog, Rusty. He's a sweet boy.
Wait. What notification?
This was just taken. He moved now, but yeah. Let's see.
Or maybe I should keep this in my inbox.
Yeah, maybe you should.
Dude, no one fucking asked your ass, that's for sure. Oh, we gotta do I don't know.
Puppy.
Dude, I had a zit here and it's like, then I scratched it and then it's just like, I can't leave it the fuck alone so it heals.
Dude, I hate when that happens. Is there a reason? I wonder
don't know,
what,
dude.
is it just
I'm
like a mental, is it a
crackhead
mental
about
thing?
it.
Is it like a mental thing, or is it like
I'm a crackhead about it.
a biological thing?
Just want to rip it all off
When you're scratching
and
at
make
that,
it worse.
when you're scratching at that scab or whatever, and you just, or like you got chicken pox or whatever it is that's extremely itchy. Is it like a response your body has, like a chemical response, or is it like a mental thing where you just get caught up in a mental loop?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just kidding. I'm busy, Andy.
What are you doing?
Me?
Yep.
I am clearing my email notifications. I was just making sure that my professor or the dean didn't message me back,
Oh yeah.
which she did not, because why the fuck would anyone at the college do anything?
There's a Dean joke in there somewhere. Robot
dumb
house.
Bitch. Dude. I'm about to literally, never mind. I can't even talk. I can't say anything because I can't be nice. It's an actual problem. So I think that, you know what I miss? The drive-in movie theater, especially the one by like closest to us, because you could grill and you could bring dogs.
I'm actually confused why drive-in theaters aren't just like everywhere. That seems very low barrier of entry for like business investors to start that up. And like, what do you need to do? Just put up a big screen? Get a projector?
So this is for September, something we're not interested in, but like, why is she doing this?
Oh yeah.
On public.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. Yep. So check this out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Cheese it! Robot House!
It's my first time. I'm really nervous.
Robot House! And the winner is... Robot House! Robot...
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. That is what I imagine when she says dean. Like the dean of her school. I thought of Robot House right away. I don't know why. It just popped in my head invasively. You ever get that? Those are the most usually the best scenes and things, sometimes the worst. But you gotta give the invasive scenes from shows and stuff the benefit of the doubt when they pop back in your mind like that. Like, they're memorable, right? But yeah, essentially I am going to be just going super hard on this campaign for the next 3 months. I think I'm going to put off Spirit Animals. I will finish up the third episode since it is basically done. I could have tossed it up by now. I just wanted to go through and put one last good edit on it because you know, I don't know, I feel better, you know, just one more good edit and then toss that up. But I think I'm going to step away just for a little bit to do this campaign at least. But I actually might jump right into publishing my full-length novel, which is already done also. That just needs one more good edit and a book cover. So, but yeah, I mean, not that I don't like Spirit Animals. It's just there's not very much traffic for a free thing, for starters, and it's consuming a lot of my writing time, which is okay because I love the story.
Do you hear that shit?
No, I don't hear any honking.
Someone's honking out there. I'm about to go.
I don't think they hear it either because StreamYard compresses it or whatever, noise gates it. But yeah, I need to get my novel out there. My fellow authors, you get it. Tim says, I hear Dean, and I think of the Dean's PA announcement in Community.
I never saw Community.
I saw a little bit of it. It's good. I like the D&D episode. If you know, you know. Tim McKay asks how long my novel is. 150,000 words. Excuse me. Good sir. 150,000 words. I have a map that I can show you right now. But yeah, it's essentially kind of the origin story of a very important character I'm gonna like develop in the history of the world, which is why with my RK Chronicles book that I have published now on Amazon, I chose short stories that revolved around their own like historical events, because my novel is going to be like, I guess, the moment, you know, the birth of something. So yeah, it's kind of a big deal. Sorry, I lost my train of thought here. I'm going to show you my map. I've shown my map a couple times, but for those who don't know, I don't know. I like it because I made it from scratch, myself. It's one of the first like digital art projects I threw myself into. So, and it turned out good. Like it actually turned out damn good. So, yeah, map. Yeah. Oh, Tim says his story is about the same, and Seabat says that's long. Deja vu about the honking comment. You gave her deja vu. Somebody's honking.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Do I need to kill someone in Minecraft for you for honking?
She says, "Hola, soy Dora."
Oh. No habla español.
So yeah, this is an island roughly like the size of Japan, just for scale. That's how you're actually able to get some mountains in there. I know through research, the research that happens in a novel, that it takes about a month to circumnavigate the island. You learn a lot of weird shit. I became like an amateur geographer, just kind of learning how to make the map correctly.
Rolly.
You gotta remember things from like middle school, like the rain shadow effect, and like think about like elevation and the way things are flowing.
Come here.
And then you got to figure out clever ways to differentiate it all. The good thing about maps is you can be super simplistic with them. You could literally have a piece of paper with just an X, an arrow, and then like another X.
Come up here, buddies.
And
what are you doing?
it's technically a map, and
Come up here.
it could be a very efficient map for all we know.
Oh, there. Beautiful boy.
How did I decide the shape of the lakes? That is a good question. So what ended up happening here is I did a clever trick. Okay. I generated clouds. Okay, hear me out. I generated clouds, and I ran it through a couple more steps to make it super high contrast, and it created these
Rolly, come here.
It created these abstract shapes that I was able to then go in and start like erasing lines and shapes out of the middle. But I was able to keep some of the more naturally looking ones, like you see here, with these lakes. These are natural cloud shapes that Photoshop generated, and I was able to preserve in the process of erasing the excess garbage away. Now I could have like kept all of that, and you could get like a super like a wetland.
Come here.
Like a wetland island, or like,
son of a bitch. Come here.
But I don't know. It kind of it feels off in that way. Like it might require an extra like degree of something to sell that. Yeah, I just kind of erased it away, and once I had like my lakes, I could kind of like start thinking about mountains. Like, and you can kind of arbitrarily place mountains down. If you start with lakes and mountains, a lake and a mountain will tell the entire story of the entire island. It'll tell you what direction all the rivers are going to be flowing. It's going to tell you elevation, because the lake, just makes sense. There's a whole bunch of stuff involved with it. Like, yeah, I was very tempted to like just dive into like cartography YouTube, because it actually is super entertaining. It's like mixing art with education. Like, you're learning more about the world through art by like wanting to draw maps better. Like, you can actually tell I'm getting excited talking about it, because it really is fun to like make maps, and I honestly feel like anybody can do it, because like here's living proof that I did it with just some tricks. Also, hail John A. Douglas, the orc chieftain.
Get away from me.
Yeah, fine.
Is Chillkid coming?
Yeah, he's sending me updates. Oh,
It's just a fucking Andy show.
He said it turned into that for a little bit. Do you want to chime in
Nope.
and monologue for a bit?
I don't want to talk to anyone.
Oh.
No, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening, but I'm trying to get some stuff figured out right now. So that's why I'm.
Yeah, Chillkid is in communication with me right now. He's on the way. His computer is being argumentative. But anyway.
Hey, John. Hey, Tim McKay, by the way, it's nice to see you in here too. And of course, Bat Sauce and Lady Bats, or as I call them, Butt Sauce. Butt Sauce and
Sea Bats and Sea
and
Butts.
Wifey and Sea Butts. Thank you. Like I can't think of it, but it's right in front of my face.
They can be the butts and we can be the bitchards.
Sea Bats. Sea Bats. Sea
Is
Butts.
Which is better, bitchard or
Seymour
pretard?
Butts.
Is pretard better than
Seymour Butts.
Seymour Butts? Seymour Butt Sauce?
Seymour Butts.
Seymour Butt Sauce. Yeah.
Seymour.
There can only be one orc chieftain.
I need a Seymour
Orcs can be
Butts.
John's thing. I just also happen to very much love orcs.
Dude, we should just. Hey, someone give me a number to prank call and tell me what to say.
Leave the number in the chat and then chat collectively. Tell her what to say. Let's do it.
Dude, you are too loud.
I know, but the mountains here are you can find really nice stamps for Photoshop or whatever.
Like a mushroom stamp?
Yeah, actually, precisely. And I have mushroom stamps on here. I'll show you.
You gotta be the dumbest motherfucker.
This is the fungal jungle right around here. Don't laugh at my fungal jungle. It's filled with spiders, big as hounds.
How do I have an unpaid balance?
Okay, so this is an earlier version of my map where I didn't add the mushrooms in yet, but I got an actual mushroom stamp where I you could see little mushrooms poking out of these forests over here because this is like a fungally area. The protagonist comes in through right around here, and they push all the way through here. And it's a big thing around this mountain. This area on the left is fun. I'll say that.
Dude, why does it keep?
But anyway, what I was saying.
Stop hitting my chair.
You can find some nice.
Stop hitting my chair.
You can find some nice stamps online that have like.
Dude, plug that back in. Ooh, I'm getting annoyed at you.
You got all kinds of room.
Yeah, you always hit my chair.
But I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
The stamps are very nice. For like you can get many different kinds of mountains, for example, many different kinds of trees, and you can do it in such a way where you can use like a pencil tool to stamp it, so it like gets gradually darker as long as you stamp it in the same spot, so you can get different light and dark hues, and it also gets the sketchy look to it, which is very like Tolkien, which is kind of like what I was kind of going for, like a little bit of a Tolkien vibe. I like how I like maps with actual trees, you can see, but like not when they're like super oversized, I like when it's like a texture where you can tell that oh, that's a forest, I think it's just as important as like the water being a different color. If you think about it, that different color with the water is the texture that represents that that's water. Bats is telling me to check Discord here. All right. Okay, here. We got a number.
And what do you want me to say?
Type what you want her to say in the Discord chat, so it's a surprise for YouTube chat. We'll let YouTube be surprised.
Oh, here, let me just type down here.
Yeah. She's now me. Just so you know. But yeah, while I got you guys here, she's gonna load up that fun time call. I'll point out some fun features. Essentially, I brought in some of the extra particles, lasso, bring them in to create more of a river delta here. So these were actually more like bigger islands that were all out here. And kind of bring it in. I like how this one looks like a seahorse. I was like, okay, I'm definitely having like a mountain poke out of that. It'd be relevant. And just to give everybody context, like I was serious before when I said like the protagonist just comes in here, kind of comes around here and around this mountain, and then like that's kind of the story. Well, there is a part where no, marches down. That's right, marches through here. Yeah. Anyway, I don't use the whole island, but I generated a whole freaking island for the story. And I actually literally had to do this because 150,000 words for my first, like for one of my first, completed stories, my first like super full length novel. It's a little hard to keep track of, so you got to stay organized. And it started reaching a point, like once my character reached this island, I was like, stuff is going to start happening. And I really need to know where they're at. Not to keep track of like literally where they're at, but like to know distances. So that's why how I knew right off the bat to tell you guys, I was like, yeah, roughly the size of Japan, takes about a month, to circumnavigate. It's because I needed to know exact distances so I could feasibly work something out with like my story. Like, for example, my characters didn't have any mounts, no horses or anything. So they're walking. That's going to be way different than if you had like a horse and carriage or even a car or a motorcycle, right? And something like Japan is a big place. It's just a lot bigger when you're walking.
You should let me, bad sauce. You should let me fuck her world up then.
Oh, map stuff. All right, more map stuff. Okay. The seahorse, does it have a baby island? You mean this one? That little baby island? Oh, map stuff. Okay, so check this out. I went nuts with the lakes. So I was like, one side is damper, one side is drier because of like the rain shadow effect. I kind of had to visualize how, if I could use my hands on in front of the map, I could show you, but like the wind is like coming through the island a certain way, kind of like the way the currents move is kind of like southwest, and it dumps everything and goes over via rain shadow effect, right? So why am I breaking the rules over here? Like it's super dry and you can kind of see where all the foliage is. Like, okay, look, oh, another little mountain chain. And look at that. On one side, there's a whole bunch of trees. And on the other side, it kind of looks barren. And, oh, look, a desert, But why the lake? Why these lakes? These are clues. Okay, this is why I actually got super excited. Oh, more clues. What is this coloring? What does that represent? This whole area over here is actually very interesting. It's called the Salt Way. So that's one thing for starters, with the lakes on one side of the mountains.
All right, you guys, I got a number to call, so.
Okay. All right, she's ready. We'll put this on hold.
I gotta leave a voicemail though.
All right. Let's get it.
Okay, hold on.
She's dialing. I'm excited to talk about the lakes some more. Those little islands in the middle of the lake. That's also a clue for something.
Okay, everyone shut up.
reached the confidential voicemail of Allison Margello, licensed professional. This is an emergency. Please hang up and dial 911 or go to your local emergency room. For the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, hang up and dial 988. Please state your name, phone number, and a detailed message after the tone, and I will get back to you within 2 business days. Thank you.
Hey, it's Anne. I can't even take it with my daughter anymore. I'm about to fucking strangle her. She just told me she's dating one of those fucking trans people, and I can't even deal. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with all these people. Like, it's all Biden's fault too, and I'm just like spiraling so quick. I need you to call me back, please, because I gotta get in right away. I've been up all night. I can't deal with these fucking crazy haired fucking he this z them fucking losers any fucking more. I'm about to lose it.
That's his dying.
I didn't know what to say when you said she you gave me like this much information.
How hard do it go? It go hard. It go hard though. Is that a clip worthy?
I just figured when you said she was super liberal, I had to.
Oh no. Oh no.
Piss her
You bet your sweet Bippy I did.
Oh my gosh.
I wanted to be like Trump for P.S. Trump for 2024.
Oh my god.
No
That would have
kidding.
just infuriated.
No, that would have given it away.
Yeah.
She's gonna be like, what the fuck am I listening to?
Oh, that will legit trigger her. Oh no. Oh no.
Good. She needs a little triggering, don't we?
You're only allowed to be triggered if you got like PTSD.
No, people are really gonna think I'm transphobe, but that's okay.
You're not afraid of anybody. I mean, honestly, it's that term. Let's be real. Isn't it kind of phobia-phobic to say those kind of terms?
Well, yeah, people might be hateful, but they're not like phobic. They're not like afraid of anyone. Yeah. No one's afraid of anyone. Hold on, I gotta charge this.
Yeah.
I need more numbers.
She's gonna be so confused. The wife demands more numbers, chat. Throw them in. Oh, Richard's here just in time to provide a number for my wife to crank call. Yes. Hello.
Charge this.
Hello, Richard. Submit a crank call number.
Yeah, Richard. Oh, wait, hand me that charger. Oh, what was that? Let me
Alrighty. It was a very good performance, C-Bets. She wants to know if you've considered voice acting. You know,
I would love to.
She would love to, she
I
says.
have to record my spirit animals for Zan.
She plays the main character in my free all ages story on Substack.
Oh, look at your son's head. It's like he looks like a fucking.
It looks like he has scales. He fell asleep, and the texture from his stuffed animal, the texture from his stuffed animal is on his head. And he looks like a lizard. He looks like a lizard. And yes, what Richard says right here. Iron Age Media, shout outs. At Anvil Magazine. Do you want to turn the TV on over there? At Anvil Magazine on X. AnvilMagazine.com. Pick up issue 3 to get a proof of concept for a saga of sunsets. Fund my comic campaign live right now. Give me 1 second. I'm getting my kid's show set up here. He just woke up from his nap. Oh, there it is. So, yes, smash the like button though, if you would. And real phobias are often trauma-induced. They are? So who's really being intolerant here? That's fair. That is fair, dude. That is a good point, Tim. Iron Age Media is an old man. Doesn't have anyone to harass. Bah humbug. Thanks for the nice show. Yes, I will be shilling quite a bit for the next 3 months. You guys can count on that. I'm sorry in advance if any of it's annoying. I'm gonna try to do it tastefully. It's nice to have that video. I can just play that as an ad, and that kind of it rips that band-aid off. But while we wait, I hear something off in the distance. I think the wife approaches. So we should hurry up and talk about maps while we still can. Map time. Let's go. These little islets here are actually clues.
Lizard people. Can you plug me in somewhere?
There is lizard people in here.
Lizard people.
They live in the mountains.
They live in your butthole.
I guess. That's what they say. They say the lizard people under LA, that's actually just a dog whistle for in your butt.
What? Who's in my butt?
Lizard people. All right. Now that my camera is corrected, I can continue talking about maps. Thanks, Pritchard. Thank you for the compliment. To catch you up, Iron Age Media. I made this map from scratch because I had to. And this is an early version of it. I actually got like everything labeled and stuff. I don't know where that's floating around somewhere. Oh, okay.
I'll be right back. Just going to Dollar General, so like right across the street.
All right, love you.
Love you too. Get those numbers.
Oh yeah. Numbers in the chat for the crank call.
Oh, I'll just leave.
But yeah, I needed it. There we go. Now I can move it. I needed it though because I needed to know distances for scale. This is roughly the size of Japan. Takes about a month to circumnavigate. I was telling Chad earlier. Protagonist comes in over here where this flag is for a reason. And, kind of makes it all through here, then down here, back across here, then back up here, through here, and into the mountain. And yeah, that's as spoiler free as I can be. But as you could see from that path I followed, she doesn't get to see cool little Seahorse Island. What is on Seahorse? Chat. What's on Seahorse Island? What's in this mountain? What's in this mountain on Seahorse Island? What lives in the woods around it? What could possibly be on little baby Seahorse Island? I don't even know. I'm looking at it again. But yeah, she doesn't get to like, let's see where else. Oh, by the way, this entire island is riddled with like ancient ruins and stuff. You can see all the flags. There's like notable things everywhere. So like you can imagine something very notable on Seahorse Island. Because like my world's as old as it needs to be. There most definitely was a civilization that could probably see this island from the air at one point. They probably noticed that. Or is it a seahorse on purpose? Who knows? What's down on this little peninsula? Who really knows what lives in those woods there? Because she came out and kind of like, just kind of stuck to the quest she was on, But yeah. This is before the mushroom stamps, Richard. You don't even get to see the fungal jungle. Bummer. Obviously, horses that live by the sea. Yeah, you're right. And yeah, I was kind of going for a slight Tolkien-y, Mordor-y vibe. You know what I mean? I want that familiar feeling without a direct ripoff. So like, this isn't Mordor, right? This is a desert. This is called the White Waste. Actually, the sand is white. Very peculiar. Most things that's kind of how I like slow roll the story. Like, okay, I have this notable place like an island. Okay, that's already notable. It's isolated. It's a mystery. There's other things around it that, a little spoilery. I could go into it, but I'd have to start explaining some stuff. But like, you can just keep adding notable things to a notable place. Just like if you have a notable character, you can add notable characteristics because it's okay at that point. They're a notable character. Like, you can keep adding things to Aragorn, and as long as it's very Aragorn-y, he could probably get away with like all of it. Like, give him some crazy armor and it just turns badass, actually. Turn Aragorn into a wizard. That might be a little bit too far, but you see where I'm getting at. But yeah, Florida man. That's what's on the peninsula. Clearly, Macapan is down there in the bayou. Have a good night, Tim. Thanks for chilling, listening to my rant, talk about maps and stuff, talking about all kinds of stuff, relationships. It's been a fun conversation today. Gators. Yeah. Instead of coming up with fantasy creatures, Richard, I took real creatures and just kind of like twisted them. I made them horrifying. Like, one of the first real encounters is a swarm of crabs. I'll just say it. Fairy gators, yeah. It's a swarm of crabs, but it doesn't seem bad at first. I actually like slow roll it. They're on the beach. They just discovered this place. They hunt some game. They're bringing it all back. They're finding fruit on the island that they've never seen before. Birds that they've never heard before. Like, everything is just so crazy. They've never seen anything like this place. They're building up a camp, and as they're like butchering animals and pulling fish ashore and stuff like that. Hold on one sec. The dog barking. Anyway, all the blood and runoff and stuff from the animals, and just like the first expedition on this island, it starts attracting the crabs. They kind of slowly appear, and then there's more and more and more, and it's like, well, why is there so many? And it's because there's actually like a big queen mama crab that's surrounded by them. What'd you say? Huh? Oh, yeah.
I want to call.
But yeah, that's an example of like
man.
what I do is I'll take like something innocuous like a crab and make it have this unlimited potential to it, where it could just keep growing to that size where it can become like this monstrous encounter.
So I can ask if they've ever been with a lizard person before.
You ever been with a lizard?
In my best porn voice.
You ever been with a lizard?
No, like legit, like sex hotline voice. I'm really good at that too for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
God damn it! Why is there always? Do you have a thing?
No.
Toothpick?
No, not on me.
Damn it! Okay. I need number.
I am talking to Chillkid. Hold on one second, guys. All right. So what I was saying earlier, sea bugs, yes, sea bugs with the crabs, yeah. And crabs eat meat, I used to like catch crayfish and stuff out of the river, and you use like worms and stuff to catch them. They'll rip that shit apart. They're savage beasts. Crabs and crayfish and stuff.
Or I'll start calling people.
I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. I can only tell the chat to give us their phone numbers so many times.
I'm not asking for their numbers. I need any man's number. Why is this in front of my face?
Why
Jeez.
no women's is?
Huh?
Why no women's is?
Just for the next call.
Oh, okay.
I gotta call a man to ask it. I already told you why.
Yeah. So these little islets, in the middle of a lake, what I was saying earlier is that is usually typically a sign of like a meteoric impact. There's other, explanations, but oh, look at these. Kind of the same but different. Weird. I wonder what's going on there. It's almost like you can kind of start seeing a complete picture of something going on. Maybe in the distant past. I don't know. And yeah, crabs are already kind of creepy. You make them large and like frenzied by blood, and like so large that like if you're holding a sword or even have a crossbow, what is that really gonna do, right? It actually takes one of the other major characters, the first person they meet on the island, helps them out, but they get stranded on there. Oh, how?
Yeah.
I don't have anything of this. I don't have
Bats, I'm messaging you.
I don't have his number. But yeah, like I don't like just have my characters win. They win eventually sometime, but I don't know, you gotta earn it, and I'm not saying forcing the L either, Just like sometimes the situation just realistically calls for it. Like when a demonic crab rises up out of the ocean and there's only like 12 of you at most, it's going to start ripping people's arms off and stuff. Like, and what do you have? And in fact, everybody is probably still weak from the journey across the ocean. So, yeah, the captain gets stranded. And I don't know. That's just one element of the plot. I like the meteoric impacts in the middle of the lake. I'm proud of this map. I am actually very excited to do a larger scale like world map of RK. I'm really excited to make many maps for spirit animals. Like this was relatively painless, and I don't know if it was just because it was so fun or what, but I don't know. I digress. Makes me want to find the new one though. Yeah, map making is pretty cool. Check Discord, Bat says. Okay, checking it.
Can you get your foot off of that? Thank you.
Prank call incoming.
I need his name.
Send name in Discord. I'll leave my wife here and take care of the kid while she works her magic.
Uh-oh, who called me?
So you can do your prank call.
Oh, it's the Toyota dealership. Yeah, you need Mama? Do you wanna? Okay, hold on one second. Actually, Andy, here, just call him for Mama, so I'll do that.
Oh, okay. All right. More map talk. Or how about I show you some art? Is that all right, Richard? Oh, Richard's hitting the hay. Have a good night, boss. Take it easy. I am going to show some art while wifey takes care of that. Let's go. What do we got over here? Art. Official arts. So this is a commission that Kahuna Christian Magrum got for my world of spirit animals. It's the character that he is doing the voice of. I really love this photo. I'm thinking about coloring it, to be honest. It might be a little tricky. I think I could figure it out, though. I think I could do it. I think I can do it. So yeah, he's a Cyclops. I got Zan in the background with Vara. I threw some of the assets in there to create kind of this poster. See the one eye. My Cyclopses are essentially big orcs. One thing I really like about this art style is the way he does the smaller characters in the background. He does like a very good job at that. And the turtle, the way the turtle skin looks, turned out very nice. The shell, did good on this. Did good on those humps. Yeah, it turned out really good. And it almost resembles like old school, like Hawaiian or like, you know, tribal art. You know what I mean? Let's see here. I'll pull up another. Let's pull up another. All right, wifey's back. Just as I was pulling up.
That's hilarious.
Okay, nice. All right, we're in business. There you go.
Okay.
This is the proof of concept for my comic. Please consider backing on mycomic.com/ASOS.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Greg. It was so fun with you last weekend. You're definitely the smallest man I've ever been with, and I loved it so much. Can't wait to see you again. Aw, that's too bad.
Let's see the chat's response here.
Aaron's just like,
I wonder who caught that.
what? Was I muted?
No, see?
Oh.
And then you unmuted there, so that went out.
I left him a voicemail, and I said he was the smallest man I've ever been with. He told me to call him small. I don't think he meant that way, but can you move your... Oh, I thought
She
I
just said the
that
skull.
but... Ouch. God, why does nobody answer? I'll just try to call again. I asked on Facebook too. So, you know what? I know who would... I bet our neighbor would have numbers for me to call. So he's going to go turn our son's show down because he's afraid to get demonetized. And I'm like, well, why are we muted? Like, what kind of show is this?
Well, we're not.
So,
yeah, it's like copyright.
okay, flagged, yeah, but you said demonetized, so I'm just saying, my God, no one cares. Anyway, Ew. That's gross. Someone said the new Tool video just dropped. Oh, I wish you could see it. It's like all slimy. Some slimy food that looks like a weird slimy dude. Oh, stupid. Anyway. I don't know what kind of nasty food that is. No one sees anything I ever post on fucking Facebook. What? I don't want to talk about how gross Facebook is. I'm trying to think of people to call. Let me look through my phone book here. I bet I could find someone. Let's see. Do. Wait. Oh. Andy, I have. Hold on, I'm gonna need this. Oh no, why is he gonna be pissed, Seabats? How small is he? I should have said it was your sister calling it. Oh man. Oh, I'm just regretting deleting some numbers right now because there's some people I would love to call right now. Damn it. Oh, there's a lot of good ones. I don't know what to say to people. He has a large truck to overcompensate for his little wing. Oh, we go. Same thing.
Don't miss Iron Seas podcast this Tuesday because it is Cop Week. I wanted RoboCop, but everybody chose Lethal Weapon. Bunch of traditionalists, I tell you. RoboCop is clearly the superior choice.
Ooh. Okay. Let me think. I feel like. Oof. It's just so much easier when I don't know people and I can just say random shit.
Yeah, Chillkid's having technical difficulties. So, do you want to do one more prank call and then we can wrap it up?
Why are we going to wrap it up? I thought you wanted to do 3 hours. It's not even 2. But either way, we can talk about stuff. You're the one not talking. You're just flashing pictures of shit. So, I mean, do you have a number to call?
Oh, I'll talk about my stories.
Do you want me to
and
just
my
call
maps.
a random old coworker?
No,
Here, all right, hold on.
I don't want to be accused of not talking.
Hold on.
I can pull up my maps or something.
Shut up. I'm gonna call, or I'm gonna turn my caller ID off quick, and then I'm gonna call some people that used to work for me. All right. Okay. All right. Now let's see. I don't want to call someone that I know has a girlfriend that'll like get upset.
Why don't you call there?
No girls work there.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna. Well, they have to have a plan.
That's why they like having you on.
This is someone I never worked with, but I have their number, so.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice.
Okay.
Oh, no message?
That's okay.
No message?
No, it's just
Please leave your message.
I have a plan.
What?
I have a plan.
Those two answer machines. Oh, answer machines work too.
No, they don't. Not for what I'm doing. So shut up.
Okay.
Nick? Hello? Hello? Why aren't you answering? Like, I know you picked up. What's going on? Fucking retard. So stupid. Okay. None of them are at work right now because it's closed. Oh. There's some. No, they'll know me. Okay. I'll get a good one. Oh, they might know it's me. Hold on. Here. I never. Okay.
Your call has been forwarded.
Not so chill, kid.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, fuck it. Our guest is here anyway. No one answers their phones, especially when it's a private caller. Damn it.
So, how we doing, Chillkid? Doing good?
Can you hear us relax, kid? We can hear you.
Mm-hmm. I think.
Yeah, I think I can hear him typing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
That's not Chillkid.
Yeah, it is if I type it to him.
No.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Yeah, it's the public chat.
I don't care. I'm still telling him.
You can't hear anything he said.
Oh, can you hear us now?
No, I can't.
Maybe tell him to join again because that's happened to me before, and I just had to back out and rejoin on thingy. Okay, StreamYard. Couldn't think of the name of it. In the meantime, I have someone I'm gonna.
Okay. Try rejoining Chillkid. Oh, he can't hear us.
Dude, what the hell?
Yeah.
Gail,
Who's this?
I'm at work and I pooped my pants. Can you have Cheryl bring me some new ones? I tried
this?
calling her.
Who's this?
Her coworker Emily.
Coworker Emily.
And from
Emily?
second shift.
From second shift? Sorry, honey, you got the wrong number.
Cheryl?
Cheryl who? Cheryl who?
Priam.
Cheryl who?
Priam.
Okay, hold on one second. I'm gonna let you talk to Cheryl. Hold on. Hello?
I accidentally called her husband. I wasn't thinking I was trying to call her, and I called her husband. They're old neighbors of mine.
They're gonna fight now.
No, because I asked for her.
Yeah.
I said I worked with her.
There you go.
She's like, you got the wrong number. Like, why am I calling your husband asking for you then? I got the right number.
Yeah. Tell her I pooped my pants.
Oh, man.
That was good stuff. Yeah, Chillkid is having audio issues, which is fine. It happens to all of us. It does.
Dude, I got sweaty armpit issues.
Ooh.
Oh, hey. Did you do that on purpose?
Do what?
Pause his show?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's just chilling, so just leave him. He's entertaining himself. He's not whining for us, and he's just chilling there.
Yeah.
No TV, nothing.
He is one chill kid, for sure. For sure.
You got the wrong number. Like, wow, I would never. If someone called me and said they pooped their pants and needed me to bring them pants, I'd be like, of course, where are you? I got you. Not, you got the wrong number. Fucking rude.
What do you think, Chet? Do you help the person who pooped their pants, or
Yes.
do you tell the stranger they have the wrong number? And remember, they said the words, I pooped my pants.
And I said, I'm your coworker from second shift. From when we were on second shift. Oh, good times.
I think I might ask a few questions, but then I would just hang up.
You wouldn't help anyone. You know how many dudes I've called, though, and pretended to be some drunk girl, like whoever that they met whenever, and they don't know who I am. And I'm like, I need you to come get me. And they offer to. Like, they're going to get ready and come get me to give me a ride because I'm drunk somewhere. But then I'm like, I don't know. Maybe that's not always with the best intentions.
Yeah. Yeah, it does kind of come off that way, doesn't it? Like
Maybe they're just trying to be nice and help.
just link over there and rescue the damsel in distress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you've been there with the surprise period, and you would be like, wrong number. You got the wrong number. I should call her number now. Yes. Okay.
Oh my God. They're gonna call the cops now.
Who cares?
Popo incoming, man.
No, so that was her husband's number. No, I'm calling.
All right. Let's see what Cheryl has to say.
She just answered and didn't say anything. God, these people, so fucking boring. Like, where's your sense of adventure? You can't even say hello when you answer the phone.
Yeah, say something. That's
Fuck
all you
out
gotta
here.
do.
Oh no, I know it was you, but so you would tell someone else like, "Nah, fuck you, sit in your poopy pants. I've been through it before."
Yeah, stranger.
Just kidding.
The question was: stranger calls you. Their words were, "I pooped my pants." Do you help them, or do you say they have the wrong number? Oh, they're probably. She says they're probably still talking about it. They probably are.
Oh yeah, they're probably arguing about it still.
Yeah. Man, crank. I don't know how I feel. Crank calls. Man, who started crank calls? Probably.
Oh, the guy who does our lawn, I can call.
Oh man, that's. It was the first Dennis the Menace that got a hold of a telephone. That's who started crank calls. I feel like they've probably just always been a thing since phones were a thing. Once enough numbers are out there, it just, I don't know, it becomes an appealing idea. I personally can't do it. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm not much of an actor either.
I want to call Molly. I'm just kidding. Who is this? I don't even know who this is.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is, but I should call her anyway.
That is a good question. Where do all the extra numbers in your cell phone come from? How do those just appear?
Oh, I did a reading for that person, so I know who that is. But not the other one.
That makes more sense. I always wondered this too. Is there a difference between a prank call and a crank call? Like, what's a crank call compared to a prank call?
It's the same thing, I think. Pretty sure.
Crank sounds a little bit more malicious. Not gonna lie.
Like, that just sounds like how an old person would describe it to me.
Yeah. Crank kind of implies some sort of ill intent. Comes off that way. It's sharp sounding.
I don't like to know people. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Please leave your message for.
Oh. Oh.
I wish I would have kept most of my contacts from. Oh, actually, they're probably in this phone. I didn't even think about that. Probably have a lot more contacts on this phone. Oh yeah. Okay. My kids just. I think I also have gone through and deleted some of them too. So. Oh, did he message you?
Who?
Dude.
Oh yeah, I'm in contact with the Chillkid.
Did he rejoin? Here, I'm gonna call this number.
She's got another one. We got a hot one.
Hello, this is Steve Johnson, Local 563, organizer, recruitment, retention, and mentorship. I'm either on the phone, so please leave a detailed message, and I will return your call as soon as possible.
Yes, that was a labor recruiter, like a labor union recruiter.
Yeah.
Damn it! But I only have that phone number for that guy, so like I'll call people and say anything. I don't care. Damn! I just wish more people would answer. Oh, here. Let's try calling. She'll probably answer me. Hello.
Who is this?
Who do you think it is?
What?
Why don't you ask John?
Okay. Did you need something or?
I need lots of things.
Okay, well, what do you need from me? Because I'm going to bed. What do you want?
So many things. God damn it, Xander.
Oh boy. We got a chill kid. Beep, 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 beep. What up, Chili? How we doing?
What's going on, man? Can you hear me okay?
Sick. I can, yes. You're coming through.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yes. So
We're
the 19th time is the charm.
Yes, yes. I found that to be the case in most things, especially in the indie in the indie sphere. So for
Don't
those
give up
of
at 18. 19 is the good
don't.
one.
Yeah, 19, and sometimes like 26. 37, 112.
I wouldn't have made it that far.
I've been there. Have you ever like done something over and over again like that, and you just can't think of what you're doing wrong, and then it seriously is like the 100th time of doing the same thing, and for some reason it works that time,
Yeah, I'm a musician.
Yeah, you get it. You get it.
I think he's okay.
Yeah.
Sorry it took me so long to get in here, man.
No worries, brother. Because
all the worries, we were so worried.
Because honestly, it doesn't really matter what happens before the fact. Because I mean, a lot of people don't even realize this, but you can always do a soft reset with like a live stream. If the channel's like us, because I like edit the audio and stuff and put it on Spotify after the fact. So basically, I can start the stream like right now. You know what I mean?
Oh, got some metal.
Oh yes, I dig it.
Good old cannabis.
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 Right? Cannabis.
Cannabiscus.
Canna tomato bisque.
That cannabis.
Cannabis. So
losing you guys.
Oh, can you hear me?
Oh, we're literally just saying cannabis over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are kind of in and out. I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
We're being super mature.
All right. Well, Chillkid, explain to them.
I heard part of a prank phone call, I think.
Yeah, that was fun. Explain to the kind folks what it is you do.
Uh-oh. Can you not hear us again?
I make music, and there must be a delay. That's weird. I've got a wired connection because I screwed up a couple of live streams a while back doing Wi-Fi. So I don't know. Maybe it's just my internet, man. Told you nothing works.
We're on 5G wireless internet.
That's about the only thing I have that works.
That sign is amazing, and I love it so much.
Okay, all right.
Tell us where we can get a Pritchard pub one.
I handmade that. I had to project my logo onto a piece of wood and trace it with Sharpie, and then I had to jigsaw cut it out, and then like mount it on the wall, and then string lights around it. So I can make you guys one if that's what you're asking.
Name a price.
I don't have a price. I can't even guarantee it'll work. So let's just start there.
Yeah.
Man.
I just want it.
I just be happy to complete something.
Yeah.
I feel that. Whoop, whoop.
Oof.
So yeah, tell us.
So yeah, there's a
tell us
hole in
some
my
more.
house.
Yeah, yeah.
That's horrible. Why is there a hole in your house?
Because the air conditioner that was in the wall, like it's not a window mount one, it's just like in the wall. Well, that I took it out because I needed to replace it with another one, and just about everything that could possibly go wrong with that went wrong. So I had to figure I couldn't put the AC back in because it was busted up to get it out, and it started raining earlier than it was supposed to. The new AC unit doesn't fit, and yeah, it's a big mess. So a lot of things went wrong. So I've been trying the hour-long project ended up. I mean, it's still not done, and it's like 8 hours later.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
And
dude.
on top of that, I was making dinner for the kids and all that stuff. So yeah, a lot going wrong. So when I got your message, it was like, no, I felt so bad.
You're good. You're good, brother. Dude, life.
Yeah, it's not good.
Is that the? Hold up. Is that the? That background, is that the HMS Bounty? Do you know what ship that is in the background?
Oh, no, that's not the Bounty. That's some modern ship. Yeah.
No, behind us.
Yeah. That's some modern ship. I don't think it's the Bounty.
Oh, I just saw the tailpiece and it had a name on it.
If it's like
the Bounty doesn't have a lion on the front.
Yeah.
I'm like looking behind you. What?
Yeah, I was like, what?
I'm like, that ship way up there?
Yeah,
I'm waiting for the back end of it again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's called something.
It's in another language. I was staring at this boat's ass and checking it out, and then
Yeah. I think it's Irish.
I couldn't figure out the name of the boat.
If I remember the source, it's an Irish ship.
Oh. Well, then I have
Holy shit.
no excuse at all. I should know it then. Are you okay?
Oh, she bumped her foot.
See, I wouldn't be surprised if that's my fault.
Is that your back?
Yeah, I moved and
I show up to the stream and I break your back. Dang it.
No.
Oh, my back is so gone already, but it's rough, man. But yeah, I'm good. I just moved the wrong way, and we have fallen asleep on the couch a couple nights in a row, so it's like the worst thing ever for the back and tailbone. But that's what happens when we're up with our kid late, and
I've definitely been there.
Not good times.
Right.
It got hot in here. I turned the air off, thinking since the sun.
I gotta be honest with you. I'm
Oh, you're good. Keep talking.
What? There is an enormous delay in our connection.
It sucks.
It's storming over on your end, right?
Sorry about that.
You're good.
Is it storming where you are?
Yeah.
It's been storming every night except tonight.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't even surprise me if it was about to. It's seriously been raining and storming every single night here.
Yeah. That is true.
Yeah. No, it's been nice the last couple of days. I was trying to get the AC put in before the storm starts.
Right? It's also really humid. Don't you feel it?
Yeah. Well, the delay aside, you are coming through crystal clear. If you wanted to talk about yourself a little bit uninterrupted, we won't. You know what I mean? The delay is unfortunate, but it is still working.
I gotta be honest with you. I am my least favorite topic, but
yeah.
Maybe you can ease me into it. I've had a very long, frustrating day. Let's talk about something going on.
Yeah.
Let's get some lighthearted conversation first.
Yeah.
Go for it, babe.
Oh,
Get some convo going.
we were talking about maps earlier.
I really wish you'd stop calling me that.
No, you were talking about maps.
Yeah, I was talking about maps earlier, and she's
You
been
mean
doing
like
crank calls.
cartography or something else?
Yeah, not something else. No, cartography. Yes,
Okay.
definitely cartography.
I was like, oh
yes.
boy, that sounds like fun.
Maps are map. You know, you hang a map on the wall. What can I say?
There you go. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, maps are very fun to draw.
For
And
for a second,
yeah.
I thought I was back on the island, just like.
It's like dun 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 dun. But yeah,
I have to
man.
give Jeffrey another massage. Damn it! This is the worst summer internship ever.
Oh no. Yeah, it was the map. It was a map of an island, but not that island. Not
Okay.
not bad. Not bad Time Island.
Real or fiction?
Oh, it was fiction. It was fiction. I can pull it up. Want to see?
Ah, okay.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah, show me your map.
Let's go.
When I start talking about cartography, I'm up in this bitch.
Well, and
Oh,
music.
am I allowed to swear on your pub?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
What?
Fucking
Okay.
what you are.
Let's see here. Let's see here.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, eh? Fucking right. Yeah, bud. Present.
Okay, now we're feeling a little better.
Good. Presenting.
Let's do this.
The map that he made for his world of the setting of his novel.
So what am I looking at here?
This, my friend, is a map of an island that is the main setting of my world. I was just going through this
Make it
and like
full screen. Oh no. Everyone's locked up. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh yeah, see.
Here, I got it.
Yeah,
I think I do. Oh, it just so I told my computer to make it full screen, baby, and I hit the little button. Oh, there we go. Okay. So for a second, all it was is that it just made everything on the edges disappear.
Sinks in the bathroom of it.
But nothing changed size. So I was like, huh? Okay, so what am I looking at?
Oh, this is the island that my book takes place on. I was just earlier I was breaking down
I got
all the features of it and stuff.
now.
So yeah. I actually got a pretty decent response from chat. People were interested in maps.
I gotta figure out how to like. Is that a freaking wood burning stove? Tell me it is.
Oh.
Dude, this is what we need, but like, I think this has the pop out part. But if I can find it.
Oh, but yeah, I'll pull this down there. I was just going through that earlier, showing people the mountains and stuff, breaking everything down.
Maybe it doesn't. I can't even tell.
If it's something I can talk about quickly, if it's something I can definitely talk about quickly, it's like my world, my writing, stuff like that.
If it has the pop out part, I don't know, but I don't know.
Here, man.
You have to be careful with how they're like parked because
I
prop it up in the front and then pop it out and not tip that shit over while you're running around in it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I shut up now.
Okay, I got no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Campers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely missed that part. My internet and my computer they don't like me or anyone else.
Oh, I hear you. Ours get like that.
That really sucks, dude. Oh, it really sucks.
Well,
You wanna do it?
I feel really bad. I feel like I've becoming a bit of a reputation for me.
Oh, what's that?
What's a reputation?
Okay, if you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Ruining live streams. That's
you.
I've got quite a resume going here. Ruining live streams.
Aww.
No, dude. It's fine. Live stream's a live stream. It's just kind of an in the moment thing, you know?
I even drilled a hole in the wall. Yeah, but I even drilled a hole in the wall to run an Ethernet cable in to try to get better speed on the internet here, but it's not doing it.
Yeah, I don't understand latency stuff in general, you know. Even as a musician, it doesn't click. Distance
Man, you
makes
even
it.
named it featuring Chillkid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oops. Well, you're here now, though.
Dude,
Yeah,
that feels
yeah.
so bad, man. I keep trying to get ahead enough to get a better computer and get better internet, but I just can't break ahead.
Here you go.
Dude, we feel that.
When
why
I
we're
played a
about to
live
live in
show the other
camper.
day, and in the middle of a couple of my songs, my computer just was like, nope.
Yeah.
That's legit why we're about to just live in a
Right.
camper.
Yeah, well, I hope that works out for you, man.
It will. Yeah, like we've been looking at properties and everything, so it's like getting the camper. We can park on my aunt's land and get some solar panels, like smaller ones, which are actually really reasonable, and then otherwise pay for electric to hook up there, and then when we're not paying rent, it'll be before winter we can buy a plot of land and then move it to there. And then, save up to upgrade from there. But it's just getting really old and stressful, especially with medical issues of mine that we know how easy it is to like be just on the brink of eviction. And it's like so often all the time. And it's not just us, but it's like, we got to get out of here and like do something else because it's not working.
Yeah.
Like, we just want to own something, even if it's a camper and then a small plot of land that's half an acre and then, go from there. But I really can't stand paying someone else's mortgage and then you don't know when you're going to have to leave. And, it sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how anyone's surviving right now.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, getting cost of living as low as possible is probably the best bet. Yeah.
Right. I get you. Whew. I mean, I saw your message the other day on Twitter X. Are we calling it X now? Did we all just kind of decide we're doing that?
No. I think eventually we probably will.
That one website.
Yeah. The website not formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah, the meds haven't kicked in on that one for me. So, but yeah, I saw your message and it sounded like there was a lot going on with that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Big life changes over here at the pub.
Always, but when you sit down and really say like, what are our goals and how can we reach those goals faster and what can we handle?
Dude, this delay is 9 or 10 seconds.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
If you want to wrap it up, we can. I mean, it is annoying, but we're down if you are or whatever. I don't know.
We could always do a more personalized one-on-one.
I just feel bad
later.
Yeah, even now you're.
Yeah, you froze on us. This is cool. Dang it.
It happens. No worries.
Dang it.
I'm sorry, guys. It's my fault. This is not something that's you guys'
No.
fault.
You're not trying to do it, so
Something not working is not your fault.
Yeah,
It
it's
just-
like it's like
yeah.
10.
It sucks for
it's
you,
like
too.
10 to 15
Yeah.
seconds before I hear back from you guys. Yeah, I don't know how to test this because like I can't. I don't find out if what I've done works until I get on another live stream. You know.
Yeah.
So
Well,
like all the stuff I'm doing to fix this to make my computer run better and the internet run better, I have no idea until I'm on a live stream.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So anytime if you want to test that, you can just hit me up and
All right.
I'll send you a StreamYard link to test it out, like not live, because we would still be able to tell, right?
God, we have the worst delay. Holy crap.
What?
He hasn't even heard that yet. I was just here. I'll type it out.
Okay, I'm gonna call it.
Okay.
It's like, I've got
Okay, I get out of.
the got
Hold on.
lit.
Oh, okay, I get you. Yeah, we'll have to talk about that. Oh, dang. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take off. Thank you so much for having me on, and I'm very, very sorry.
Thanks for coming, and hey, no worries. We'll be here for you to test it, and one of these days we'll get it going and do like a full-on thing. We're gonna call it 2 since my butt hurts and my back hurts. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Chillkid. Y'all's the best.
Well, I would be honored
Take
to come back on.
care.
I'll try to figure out all these
Gone
problems
now,
ahead of
just
time, I
kidding.
guess.
Come get me when you're-
Yeah, dude, just hit me up anytime. I'll send you a link and we'll test it out. Like we can figure it out.
Oh, okay. Hope you feel better. Have a good night.
Hey, you too, brother. I hope that hole gets fixed and everything. And to everybody listening, thanks. Peace.